So I want to start today with the vaccination and the Delta variant and some really, really ignorant stuff continuing to come out of, I guess we have to call it the at least tacitly anti-vax media. Fox hosts on Fox and Friends can't understand why President Joe Biden is so focused on getting Americans vaccinated and on getting vaccines to people around the world in other countries. Now, last week I did a segment where I explained I really hate politics, not because I lack passion about the issues, but because so much of our time has to be spent preventing really ignorant people, bad people in some cases, from actively doing damage to the country. And here is a perfect example of this. Right now, we are engaged in a battle against a virus and a highly contagious Delta variant, and against anti-vaxxers as well, to truly end this pandemic. We're not just fighting the virus, we're fighting the anti-vaxxers as well, the so-called COVID truthers. Unfortunately, some countries do not yet have enough vaccines. That's a very specific problem. But just as unfortunately, we do have enough vaccines, but we have a huge portion of our population in the US that just doesn't want one. And our ability to defeat this pandemic now comes down so simply. It couldn't be any simpler. Just get vaccinated. Vaccinate as quickly as possible. And on Fox News, their minds are just boggled by Joe Biden working really proactively on vaccination. Why won't he stop working on vaccination? Take a look at this.
Meanwhile, 7 minutes after the top of the hour, one of the big stories, been with us for the last 2 years, is COVID-19. The origin is the top story, but the focus of this administration on vaccination is mind-boggling. Listen, in many cases, they've done a very good job getting the word out and getting the vaccine out. From Johnson & Johnson to Pfizer to Moderna, they're available if you want them, but that's not enough. Now you need to be berated by none other than Dr. Fauci because you're playing politics. That's the reason you may have not gotten it. Listen.
This is not complicated. We're not asking anybody to make any political statement one way or another. We're saying try and save your life and that of your family and that of the community.
It's mind-boggling, guys. And look at Brian Kilmeade even saying, some people might not want to get vaccinated because they're being encouraged. If you just left them alone, is the implication, maybe they would go and get themselves vaccinated. It's like an insanely childish reverse psychology to get people vaccinated, to save their own lives or the lives of people they love or people in their communities. You have to go to the childish, oh, you can't have this, little Jimmy. Oh, really? Oh, I want it then. Give me the thing you're telling me I can't have. And this is why things are now looking so rough. I can't believe this is happening, but cases are going way up. Here in the United States, cases are up almost 50%. 50% cases are up in the last 10 days. In Spain really had this under control. Cases are up 360%. Measures are quickly being put back in place. In the United Kingdom, that's one of the spots earliest hit by the Delta variant. Daily cases are up 1,400%. Now, of course, the good news, depending on your perspective, is that it's mostly unvaccinated people that are getting infected right now. Now, you might say, well, that's good news in the sense that it means the vaccines work well. The problem is not everybody can get vaccinated yet. In some countries, because they don't yet have vaccines. In some countries, because they're too young to qualify. But that's not everybody, right? 6 to 8% of people of normal health will get a vaccine and not develop immunity. And there are breakthrough cases. More and more of them are the Delta variant. And some of those vaccinated people are going to get hit as well. And in the meantime, as cases are up 50% in the United States, Fox News can't figure out why is Biden so focused on vaccination as if it's a bad thing. We are really in trouble as a country, and I don't expect this to get any better. They seem to be digging in, and forget about Delta. We're soon going to have Lambda. I don't even want to guess at this point. I'm not even going to think about it yet, what things are going to look like in the United States in the fall. One of our sponsors today is Strategic Voters, a new podcast that features election experts, political campaign strategists, and everyday Americans who sit down and discuss the biggest issues in the U.S. political landscape. On the activism side, Strategic Voters as an organization aims to encourage people to vote with the benefit of the country as a whole in mind, instead of just voting one party down the ballot. If you want to hear some really different and interesting opinions and approaches to voting and viewing policies, give the Strategic Voters podcast a listen. The latest 2 episodes feature Rachel Cobb and Lana Atkinson as guests. I've been listening to it myself. I've been really enjoying it. It's very grassroots and independent, which I love. Find the Strategic Voters podcast on all major podcast platforms and make sure to follow them on Twitter @Strategic Voters.